Welcome, everyone. Alrighty. Welcome, Instagram. Welcome, Facebook. Welcome, everybody. Today I want to talk about, okay, so I am more excited and slightly nervous about today's live than I have been about anything in a long time, except for maybe figuring out where I can buy mint chocolate chip ice cream here in Israel. That was a big one. And it's because I've been really diving deep over the past couple months into what I'm here to do, who I'm here to help, and it's kind of been a bumpy ride. And there's been a couple points over the past few months where I've questioned everything, like what is even happening? Um, because my journey is this. I'm a behind the scenes wizard, like the wizard pulling all the strings behind the scenes, making the magic happen, making the words happen, making the seven-figure launches happen, um, making over $100 million in sales over the course of my copy career over the past 16 years, and just making that happen behind the scenes without talking too much about it. If you knew, you knew. And now my passion is, while I'm still a working copywriter, my passion is helping established coaches, course creators, consultants who are writing it themselves, right? Because I know what it's like. And I've created 2 on-demand courses. I've been working with a couple of clients privately one-on-one, and my clients have been getting some amazing, amazing results behind the scenes that, again, I don't talk enough about. So I am finally ready to, and if you're here live, by the way, just say hi. Um, just say hi. Let me know you're here, that you can hear me, see me, all that good stuff. Okay. Wait for everyone to get here. I am finally ready to release a lot of what has held me back for so long. And if you can hear in my voice that there's like stuff happening here, it's because there's stuff happening here. And I am ready to claim and own what is true about my message and bring that message to those who need it. Because here's the thing, like it's so easy for me to just help people with their marketing, their offers, audience, messaging, copy. Like I do it without thinking, it's second nature, right? My first thought goes to, oh yeah, how can we change that? How can we tweak this? How can we help that? And I love doing that. Like 5 minutes of workshopping somebody's copy, and they just go, oh my gosh, you nailed it. I had never thought about it that way. And I love doing that. I could do that all day, every day. Like my superpower is being able to um, unlock what other people have inside of them and haven't been able to properly put into words. But here's the confession time. I have struggled so hard with doing this for myself. And so when I say I totally get what it's like to struggle with this stuff, the what to say, the visibility, the never feeling like you've nailed your message, said what you want to say, found the right words to articulate how you can help people and what you really do. Why is writing copy and content so hard for so many people? Why is there so much resistance to sitting down at the keyboard and letting the words just flow out of you? Why is there so much agonizing over every word, every sentence? A business friend once said to me, Danielle, I would rather rip my fingernails out than write copy. And why is that? Like, why is sitting to, because it's something that's always felt so natural for me. Why is it such a thing that so many people struggle with? And so I got a little bit curious about it. And I looked at my own journey and I looked at my clients, and here's what I realized. Most of my clients, all of my clients really, are so good at helping their own clients, the people that they work with, about doing what they do, And maybe even when it comes to marketing and messaging and sales, like that's that, their superpowers. But when it comes to their own business, there's stuff that they can't see. And deeper than that, and this is the realization that I had, um, there's stuff that you're afraid to own. So about your message, right? So let me ask you this. What are you afraid to own about your message? Pause for a second. Think about it really. What is out there happening about what you do and who you serve and the results that you get that you have not fully figured out how to express? Not just express, to own it as yours. And what would happen if you had someone there to pull it out of you and help you own it? And not just that, but shape it into something amazing. Words that power your business, words that attract your ideal people, words that allow them to trust and believe that you are the one to help them. Words that lead to consistent sales and sold out launches that feel easy because your message is breaking through the noise and resonating in a way that it has not done before. And even though you know you're good at what you do and you have the results to prove it, if you feel like there's something that you've been afraid to own, that the words in your business are not doing the job that they absolutely can and should do, because your business is powered by words. I cannot say that enough. Chances are it's been making things in your business harder than they need to be. Um, and there's something to do about it, right? Often people think that the answer is, I just need a new tactic. I just need to build this new funnel or try this new strategy. And the the messaging, the words is kind of the most under appreciated and under leveraged, I think, part of your business. And if that feels true for you, if you feel like you're doing all the things and you haven't, the words are not pulling the weight that they need to pull, possibly because there's something you're afraid of owning in your message and you need help to work through that, you are the kind of person that I would love to have in Copy Lab, because that's what we're all about. And I am so excited about this program because this is where the magic really happens, right? This is where you go to figure it out, and not just figure it out, to get it done. Because I just won't let you do anything else. Copy Lab is for established coaches and course creators who want to dial in their offers and strategy and own the words that power their business. You want to sell more of your signature offers, and you want to do it without running out of gas, without burning out. This has been a super, super intimate program for 2 years now. And my students have gotten such great results that I realize that now is the time to expand the inner circle and bring in open applications for a few more students to join. It's still going to be a small, intimate group, a workshop group, but it's going to be even better. We're going to have regular live group calls, full training portal for you to follow, clear guidelines on what to do when, and me helping you out every step of the way. We'll support you in our private Facebook group in between calls, and you'll get access to me for copy reviews when you need them, plus the brains of our amazing community. We're members in all different niches and markets, and it's amazing what you can see from someone else who's in a totally different niche or market than you, um, what's happening in their copy gives you a different perspective of what needs to happen in your copy. And so the breakthroughs that happen there are really, really incredible. And this is for you if you're a business owner who sells courses, coaching, consulting as or a combination of the above at a price point of at least $1,000, right? So you're not selling necessarily exclusively low ticket offers. This is not for you. This is for you if you're looking to sell more effectively to your existing audience on email and social media, right? You're sending emails, you're posting, they're not resonating like you want them to. If you want sold out launches without burning out, like if launching just feels exhausting and just like a roller coaster, we want to end that. If copy is a skill that you would like to own in your business because you know how much money it will make you in the long run, like anytime you want to turn on the money faucet in your business, you sit down and write like that. This is not for you if you're just getting started. This is not for you if you want someone to write it for you, because honestly, frankly, in many cases that will not get you the result that you want. This is not for you if you're selling low ticket offers exclusively, like I said, and this is not for you if you're selling physical products or if you're not ready to put in some work to get the results, if you're not ready to sit down and write. And what happens when you join, we're going to take a deep dive into your business and figure out where the leverage points are, what offer you're launching, get it on the calendar, go deeper into really, really knowing your audience, probably deeper than any avatar exercise has gone before, because we're really going to be finding the exact words to use, and really getting to know their problem better than they can themselves. Then we're going to craft your narrative, and this is something that I'll talk a little bit more about. That is the secret messaging sauce in your business that makes everything else work. If you do not know what your narrative currently is, it is a gap. It's a missing piece in your business that you need to fill. And if you do know what your narrative is, chances are it could be a little bit more refined. And then we're going to work together on your copy assets, your content calendar, anything that you need to write in your business, you will get my help with, my personal help with. Sales page, opt-in pages, emails, social post ads if you have them. And you'll be amazed at how much better you get at copy really, really fast. I see this time and time again. After just a few weeks, honestly, you're just writing emails, writing posts that hit. And again, people notice that. And we're going to be holding you accountable and creating space that feels good to write and work in. Where it feels good to come with an idea, with content where you can feel free to experiment and own your message, own your words. And all the while, we're going to be looking at the data and making strategic decisions to help you grow at the pace you want, right? The deadline to book a call is this Thursday, September 1st, because we'll be kicking the cohort off right after that. And this is by application only. I've only opened up a few spots. Like I said, this program is really small and intimate right now, and I want to keep that high touch nature of it. So we're only opening up a few spots in this round. You might notice that when you click through the application to book a call, there are some questions to answer. Please take a few minutes to answer them to the best of your ability so that we can know if this is a good fit for your business and we can dive into the good stuff right when we get on your call. And what happens when you get this right? First of all, you make more sales. And not just that, you know you can turn on the money in your business whenever you want to. Now, like I said, applications are open until this Thursday, September 1st to book a call. We'll chat about it, no pressure. I will let you know if I think you're a good fit for this, if I think that I can help you make back your investment and then some, potentially, double or even quadruple it like some of my students have done. I will let you know. If I don't think that you're a fit for this program, I will also let you know, like, no pressure, and refer you to someone who I think might be able to help you. So if now we've gotten to our big reveal, right? Okay, so the link to go check out the application page and to apply. And remember, there are those questions to answer. Please do take a couple minutes, like set aside the time if you're going to fill out the application, set aside a couple minutes and think through them. It'll probably give you some clarity in your business as well, where some of the gaps are. If is the 2-letter word that is, I think, the most important word in copy, in my opinion. And it's one that so many people are missing. The power of, and I will explain why probably in my next video, so you have to stay tuned for that. But just know the word is if. If you want to guess why it is so important, watch this entire video. Pay attention to the emails that I put out. Notice what happens. And feel free to let me know, right? But these are the kind of nuances that we're going to be going through together. Knowing how the power of one word can change potentially your entire message, and the value of knowing those nuances, being able to own those nuances and understand them in your business, so powerful. So that said, go ahead, fill out the application, book your call, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care.